Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've uploaded, and I do apologize for that. I was actually helping my fiance move into my house over the past couple of weeks, so I've been a little bit busy with that and haven't had time to actually create new content. But hopefully, I'll be able to return to my regular postings and such, doing one Planet Coaster video here per week on my recreation of Cliff's Amusement Park until I finish the park. And then I will also have the storyline mode that I'll be going through still until I can finish all of those. So with that, in today's episode, we're going to go ahead and put in the rides that are going to be in this portion of the park over here. It's a bunch of flat rides, so the video might not be too long, but hopefully it'll still be entertaining. So with this, I need a flat ride that can basically be put in the place of a Miami Wave. Miami Wave is the type of ride that if you've got the two towers here, then the ride comes up and around and just has this dropping motion over and over again. The two choices I have here are the Gears of Fear or the Overpower. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Overpower, just because it does a little bit less than the Gears of Fear, doesn't turn in as many directions, which really this ride shouldn't be doing as much as the Overpower even does, let alone what the Gears of Fear would. So, we're going to go ahead and put this one right about here. Now, the ride at the actual park, as I said, does have these two towers, but instead of going around in this sort of direction and doing circles, the ride at the park goes around in a slow sort of up and around motion. It's not a very thrilling ride, I would say, which is a good thing. It doesn't have to be. It's not the purpose of the ride overall, so that works out fine. And with this ride, it's going to be called the Falling Star. And it's a fairly colorful ride, especially at night. So let's see if we can get some colors that'll work to make it sort of colorful overall. Let's go with something in the pink variety, perhaps. Let's see here. Now this part actually should be more in the green family for this particular color, so let's go right about there with the green. Then let's see, we'll do a pink maybe for this color. There we go, something in that variety. Then we'll have a bright blue. Yeah, somewhere in there. And then a yellow maybe. Just should have some decent yellows there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch up the bright blue for that portion and then the yellow for this portion. There we go. So very, very brightly colored ride, but that works out perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and get in here and put it at every 10 minutes. It should be scheduled for a repair if need be. And then let's go ahead and place the entrance over on this side, which is much more where it is. Actually, you know what? I'm going to place it over here. That'll work best. And we'll place the exit right about here. And then this path is going to come off in this direction, basically, to come on down into this area. Let's go ahead and select the grid. We'll do it like that. And then we'll do a nice small path off of the ride, just like that. Perfect. And then we'll go back to connecting the entrance, which we'll just have go right along here. A little bit of cattle penning. That and that. There we are. And then we will of course make sure the ride is free. Not going to change up how the ride functions at all, just leaving it as it is, as it would be in the park. Alright. Do need to cut back this pathway a little bit here. There we go. Because then I need to put in the ride that's down here. Let's see. Need a wise horn. Actually, let's go ahead and take this path in that direction. Get rid of this path here. And we'll just do that. That'll work. So that way we have room for the wise horn. And that's going to be called the Music Express, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Music Express. Get it in place. Once again, a fairly colorful ride. Gonna put it right about here. Let's go ahead and do the pathing a little bit more. Select the grid, put in there, Fine. Deselect the grid. Make it a large path. Why can I not do that? Delete that for a moment. Go back to the pathing here. There we go. Got that put in. Now let's go back to the wise horn. Place the entrance for it over in this area, and place the exit for it right there. That'll work. Connect the entrance path. Ride too low down is what it is? I think that might be the case. Let's lift it up slightly. Alright. Go back in here, place the entrance a bit further over. Connect the entrance path. There we go. Now it'll work fine. And we're gonna extend it around the back here a little bit. Select the grid. Alright, I'm gonna adjust it here just slightly. Sort of freehand it around a little bit. Then we'll deselect the grid, and we'll put it right there. Alright. And then as far as coloring on this, that here, let's just put that down. And then let's see here. Coloring, we're gonna go with a blue and green theme overall. So something in that range. And then yellow is gonna be in that range. White, let's see, let's go with a lighter blue. Or let's go with the yellow here. We'll go with the yellow there, and then this will be the lighter blue. There we are. So that's good. Any load. And with this one, I did want to change it so it does not have, let's see, $0. Call it the Music Express, spelled the way they do. And I do not want it to have the part come over the top of it. so we'll just have spin. Well, actually, we'll have reverse spin because it does go backwards for the second part of the ride. There we go. Perfect. So I guess we'll have to test that one in order to get it to work. That's fine. So those two are in place, and I haven't put it out too far because we have to have the train come through here still. So want to make sure I got the room for the train. Now we're getting a little bit snug on room, but we're going to try to make it work here. Alright, next ride that we have to put in place is going to be a classic pirate ship. If I can find it here. Let's see. There we are. Alright, gonna have to put it a bit over from where I wanted it, but that figure 8 roller coaster just sort of made that a necessity here. Let's plop it down and then I'll move it around as need be. I need a little bit more that way. I need to make sure that it does not interfere with the roller coaster. Actually, you know what though? Let's go ahead and get rid of it for a moment so we can get this path thing out in front, because otherwise it'll, you know, have a problem with that. Alright, so we got the path out in front. Now we'll go to the rides, get the pirate ship. We can scoot it as far forward as we can that way. That's good there. Basically, I want to put it as close as I can over here without interfering. So I think that's pretty good there. Alright. And then this is called the Sea Dragon. Again, it will be free. Any load on it. Let's see here. So those we want white. That's good. And those are white. And those are white. Perfect. These are sort of a bluish color, maybe about there. Alright. Oh, we don't need that testing. We just need to set up the entrance and exit. Entrance will be there, exit will be... Alright, it's refusing to put the exit where I want it. Yeah, that's not going to work. Why can't I put the exit right there? Wonder if I move the whole thing over here and then place the exit. No, I still can't put it there, but I could put it here on the front. And then what I'll have to do is just make sure I don't move the thing too close where it can't touch. Alright, so that works. Cancel that movement. Let's just go ahead and move it over. Right about there's fine. Get rid of that. And then we'll put the entrance in on this. Alright, let's move the entrance then. The land here is making it very challenging. Sort of annoying that way. Fine. Just go with it as an elevated path. And that'll work fine. Alright. So that ride is now good to open. This one, I remembered I need to change to any load. And then I also need to put in the last thing over in this area. Which is going to be another bumper cars. I believe this one is called the Demolition Disco. Let's see what I named the other one. Make sure that they're not the same thing. Kitty bumper cars. Alright, so this is the Demolition Disco. And I will, of course, be beaming everything up in the next episode, designing this area a little bit more, things of that nature. But for now, we'll just go with it this way. I wonder, can people walk under that roller coaster? Looks like they could. Don't really need them to, though, so. Alright, let's go ahead and spin this direction. Take a look at it from over here. Yeah, we'll go with it like this, I think. Alright, place the entrance over here. And place the exit right there. Now, I can make this a bigger entranceway, which is probably going to be a good thing, because this ride does take a while to get going. There we go. Alright, so that'll be like that. Let's see. You can open the ride. No charge for the ride. We're gonna make our colors yellow and red in this case as the primary colors. Have a black as well there. And maybe a white. Service every 10 minutes. Any load. And demolition disco. Alright. So in the next episode, I'm going to work primarily on this train, I think, and getting it to come around to the area I want it to be. But we've got all the rides down here, I think, put into place then. I'd still need a few food stands that are going to go in this area, and As I said, then the train's going to come through over and around and such. It's going to actually go under the figure 8 coaster because of just the way the figure 8 coaster is, but we're going to have to make it work as best we can. Go ahead and let it run a little bit. I'm going to say that the train's not connected, which is true, but everything else is connected now, and everything else is good to run. We should have a bunch of people coming into the park now as well, so that'll be a good thing. I do really like how a lot of these rides look. I'm happy that it's fairly accurate. We are going to up the price of the ride tickets now. Let me see real fast how much the ride should be. I believe it's $50. Alright, so not finding how much it costs for the tickets. I'm gonna go with $40. $40 for an adult, and I did find that spectators was 18, but we'll go with children as 20. Sure they're all charging the same amount. Yep, they are. Perfect. So the park's now selling tickets for people to get in. That works out great. We've got these all set to go, which is great. Don't need music with this one. No music on that one, but on the Music Express we will have music. Let's see here. There we go. That'll work well there. No music on that as well. And the bumper cars, you know what, I'll let them have their medley. Alright, so we've pretty much got all the rides set up in the park now. We have to do a lot of theming still as far as trees and some buildings and a few things like bathrooms and things of that nature. But overall, we've got everything in place that we really needed here. So everything's good to go in that aspect. And so, as I said, in the next episode, we'll put in the last ride that we need, which is the train. After which, we will then go ahead and, in the following episodes, do some of the theming before we go ahead and take a ride on these rides. As I said, I do apologize for the amount of time that I was away here, but hopefully now I can return to weekly uploads in this series, and in the next couple of weeks, hopefully we'll be able to finish the park off. With that in mind, though, if you did enjoy what I did in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you. I'll see you all again for the next episode of Planet Coaster.